the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad. But I'm past that with a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab round man. When it come back, I'ma give back, my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go on your then run it back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Coach, playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium.
big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she wanted like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Coach, playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Pull it together. Kill.
Now the first Aaron Jones. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check. Fresno. 72. Fresno.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Watch the edge. Shift. Watch the shift. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Alert flare.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch a slant. Right now. You got 58.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
All day.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Tighten up. Check 37. Back north. Check 30. Hey, Mike 51. You don't want none, baby. You don't. General West. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Hey, seam 6.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Wait, 20! Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Alert! 4 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Cut, cut, cut.
Let's go on. No, 66.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
From the gun, Brady. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Watch out. Check Mike 50. Hey, Mike 54.
I got it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Levante David in on the tackle.
They don't want it, fellas.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Goodwin able to haul it in. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Packer first down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Mike 54. Too little, cupcake.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Let's bring it.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Second down, it's Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Here's Rodgers. Man open, it's Goodwin. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during...
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in as his guys are on the first here tonight. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Regular. 43's the mic.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Target. Watch twist. Shadow. 43 is the mic. 3 buzz.
Hey, ball 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control?
Come on,
this is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
First down, Green Bay.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Watch the run. He's checking. Crash.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Come on now, let's go.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Lucky. Slam. Check 52.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88.
51.
On first down, Rodgers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. On first down, it's Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Buccaneers' 43.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
58. Jump out.
A gain of 16 yards.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
51's the mic. Push him back. Run.
9 yards on the first down. Keeper it at 2nd and 1.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Here's Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Bring it.
319.
Hey, I'm coming. Big edge.
Chip. 319.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Easy. 319.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Great job. Touchdown for
A
Dave.
16-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Ready,
The
ready.
Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. Looking to run for with Jones. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Regular.
From the 31, Brady. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. 7 yards there and a first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And down to the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Hey, high 7.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
You got it. You got it.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gay's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
319. Oko over here.
You go tight.
Zoom.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Pick, baby.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Deuce.
Hey, Haywood.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
Stay with your man.
He completes it to Evans. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Delta. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Hey, check Mike 39.
Let's go. Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady.
You better be afraid of me.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Let's see what you got. Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
Ozzy. Hey, orbit.
Check Mike 39. Check.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
That one good for 33 and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Keep playing hard.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
All day.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This is Jones. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 34.
Back. Check.
Kelly. Zone left, Kelly.
Switch.
Go right. 10.
They'll run on first down. Jones, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 31, Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger.
Blue 58.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, check. Check 50. Check 50.
Check.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Check 30.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
65, 65, 65.
They stick with the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
That's what I'm talking
It's a
about.
loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It's our field.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
On second and 11 now. Rodgers. And he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back now in Tampa. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This drive's taking more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Here's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdowns, baby.
Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. From the gun on third down, Brady. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been... It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. And even 50 yards. Hey, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
I got him. That's me. 43 is the mic. 40 is the mic. Hey, watch that. Easy. Alert.
Throwing again. Brady. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. 58's the mic, 58.
Shadow!
Again, it's Brady.
Get in the way with him.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
Check, 43.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
Alpha.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Hey, Alabama.
Ready to throw for it on fourth down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
It's coming again.
Here we go. Check him out. Check the call. Check the call.
Go Bandit. Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 43. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Hey, 66.
Brady now on third and goal.
Here we go.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wait, set 53.
Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Goal 50.
On first down, it's Jones. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Wait, set
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Defense all day. All day.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
72.
On second and 12, Brady now a desperation throw deep downfield, and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves them out there with another chance.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
Alert.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Watch the screen.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check.
Go Bandit.
To throw is Brady. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on fourth down.
Check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Go.
Buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Crunch time, defense.
Shadow.
Hey, check Mike
3D.
Brady going to go on fourth down. Rifles throws one complete into the hands of Gronkowski.
Here we go.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Wait, that's 53.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Wait, 20 hit.
They'll look to throw. They get it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Check Mike 39. It's a party now. Woo! Switch. Switch. Motion, motion. Bump, bump, bump. Hey, check
Hey, Bolt 66. Check it.
Back to throw, Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Inside.
Sweetheart. Check 31. Check 31. 25. Check 25. Check.
Yeah, Liz. 319.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Levante David charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell, but they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you